morning, everybody. How are you? Good morning. Hello, hello. I don't know if you can see me. It's kind of dark here. So currently, it's 5:30 in the morning.
You felt his presence? Are you doing okay, princess? You're a little lightheaded.
So we are live from Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Almost. We're not quite there yet, but we just got into Hollywood Studios. And so at this point in time, we're heading that way. Let's head that way, shall we? Let's head that way. My other streaming friends are here, so we're going to see if we can track them down. Say hello to some people. There were folks lined up at around 3:30 in the morning. We were not one of those people. We were smart, actually. To not be one of those people. Making sure you're still with me. So my cameraman today is Mr. Ever After. You want to say hello?
Hello, hello. Good morning, everybody.
It feels like Black Friday. That's what I feel like. We're going shopping or something. Like, it just seems like it's time to go shopping. Good morning. Alright, so Becky. I think we're heading this way. Yeah. But not to Star Tours because that just doesn't happen. Good morning, everybody. Live from Galaxy's Edge. Holy moly. It feels like Black Friday. It's creepy out. We're streaming it live on YouTube. Come check us out. The link is in Instagram profile. Look at their lightsabers. That's fabulous.
I walk straight, huh?
Nope.
Hey guys, run into my feet!
Because PBA!
Good morning, Hollywood Studios. If you're looking around Millennium, Falcon, Smugglers Run, you're going to head to your right, head all the way down to the end of the standby line. You're going to head to your left to go to regular land. Access to your right for the end of the line for Millennium.
We're going to regular land. I don't know what that means, but that's where we're going. We're going to go this way. We have maps now. Okay, so get this crowd on the right-hand side here because I'm like right. There's a gigantic line for a Smugglers Run, which is the ride that's open right now. I think it's like a motion simulator, which motion simulations is not so good for me. So we're gonna go in. Oh my heaven, that's a long line. But if we see anybody along the way, we'll say hello to them. Because oh my word, oh my word.
Well, yes. Look at this line. Yeah, you get to do it on
Right now, the queue is sold out. David, I know. Man, dude, we had to sleep in. Like, we just could not. Here, we'll just go in. We'll just go in. Oh, flash in my face. We're just going in. We are so late, man. But you know what? Honestly, I feel like we're not because we We don't need to stand this line. We're not here for merchandise. We're just here to see the place. And an extra hour of sleep, you know? That was all right. We've got one. Thank you. We got one. So it's like every class I know, we want this. We have one. We're good. Wow. All right, folks, so your Star Wars knowledge is something that I'm going to need to have because I've only seen the original Star Wars movie and then one from like a couple years ago. I don't know which one that even was. So, I really don't know what I'm like doing here other than just enjoying the atmosphere. Look at this line. Holy moly, y'all.
They have umbrellas.
They have umbrellas. That's smart because the sun will be up. Well, not quite yet. We've got a little bit of time before the sun comes. Oh my heavens. Oh my heavens. All right, well, we're just going to kind of wander around and see what there is to see. This is quite, like, this is what I envisioned. Now, we've never been to California before. Like, we haven't been to Disneyland before. This is kind of what I envisioned, like, Cars Land sort of would look like the grandeur of it, how big all that stuff is. We've seen the backside of this, backside of this, driving in on, I don't know what road that is, getting in here. And so seeing it from the front, it's a lot cooler, I gotta say, it's a lot cooler. All right, so I'm gonna see if we can find our friends. Let's go in, shall we? Let's keep going.
Whereabouts is that? What are you near?
I think some folks are in Smugglers Run, which is not what we're doing, but we'll check out. Let's go check out the merch. Let's go that way. Let's go this way. I know there's a long line for merch and we aren't gonna get any, but you know. Let's check it out. Here and see what they got. They've got costumes and helmets. Like that, $29.99, not a bad price. This into a Christmas ornament. I don't think that's what it's meant for, but you totally could do that. Die-cast vehicle. Just throw a little thing around it, put on your Christmas tree. I'm telling you. It's not a new channel. It's the same channel. It's still me, but it's a new name. So there's that. We are down here in Florida now, full time, and so that's why Annie Ever After came about, because that's just, you know, it's our life now at this point is Annie Ever After in Florida. Annie Ever Here. So that's why we get to bring these streams to you guys. So we're going to be streaming from the parks pretty much every day, and yeah, a lot of fun. We're having a good time. All right, so let's go take a look at this way, because I think we've got lots more to see. But no, not a new channel, just a new name. Same old me, just down here at Disney. More merch. New magnets are kind of.
Travelers, if we're looking at merchandise, that's great. If we want to go through, I do need to go around for me. Please go around the rocks for me.
Oh, let's just keep going in there. We'll figure it out.
Oh, it's a badge set. See, that's the badge.
We're like, straight around. Go around the rocks for me,
a while, Jamie. It has been probably 3 months. 3 months. It's been a long time. I'm sorry. You're fine. Tons of pins. Mystery pins. That's the one that I want. I like to be fried. And they've got a booster pin set too to get your pin collection started. That's really cool. Alright, let's head around the rocks. Going on in.
Greetings, travelers.
Everyone here is a traveler.
Everyone here is a
Greetings, traveler.
We're traveling to Batuu, I think. Or we're in Batuu? I think this is Batuu. I do not know what's happening right now. Like my fanny pack. Such a tourist. Got this. Got these. I got a full meal back here. I think we're gonna. And this line stretches for miles and miles and miles. The furry guy I know is Chewbacca. Like, I got that down. There he goes. Let's go see what they're doing. I have never been to a land on opening day, so this is like super exciting. He's very tall. Alright, we're gonna head on in a little bit more.
So this is still the line.
That's pretty cool, I gotta say. I'm still not sure exactly what I'm looking at, but whatever it is pretty awesome, I must say. Good morning to everybody popping on. Hello, hello, hello. I hope you guys are all doing fantastic. This is the opening day of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. We are in Batuu right now. I think that's how you pronounce it. And I was talking to the security guard before, and I was like, I don't really know Star Wars. And he said, don't even worry about it. You don't need to know anything about Star Wars to appreciate this because it's just that awesome. So I'm agreeing with him. Let's see what's that way, because I don't know what's that way. We're going to find out. either merchandise or a cantina or a something. There's a lot of it. There might be a show happening. Parade, maybe? Let's see what's this thing. Like that is like super cool. Like that is gigantic. So oh, we have restrooms. That's good. It says end of the line. I'm not sure for what. Something.
You want to ride the Falcon again with us?
I like those lanterns. It reminds me of Morocco at Epcot, right? A little bit. It's really, really neat. It says something on that sign, but I can't tell what it says. Should I go investigate?
Let's go that way.
allergy menu, so that's good. We'll share about that later, though. They've had some issues lately.
So this line is the same line that stretched all the way from the opening of the land.
Same one. Oh my god.
Is that what it is?
Wow. That's incredible. Like, legit incredible. Look at this.
See you guys later. Is the photo pass on? Oh, that's the photo pass.
You're looking for photos for up and right. If you look at
Wow.
the footage to the left, keep the middle clear for the aisle.
That's incredible. Alright, well, we don't need to stand in line for anything. I just wanted to get, like, this shot. Oh my god. That's incredible.
Best you can to go down that ramp.
All right. By all means, you're gonna walk up and take a look
Want to go down in this?
Yeah.
Alright, let's do it.
Down the stairs.
Yep. Oh. Yeah, that's impressive. Like seriously incredible. Like, you see the people that are walking up there? That's insane. So they somehow have to get up there. Have they reached capacity yet? You know, Jamie, I haven't heard. I would not be surprised, though, if it happened, like, soon. They started letting people in around, like, 4:15, somewhere in there. And at that point in time, the whole, like, entranceway of Hollywood Studios is completely wall-to-wall people. So honestly, like, what we're seeing right now is probably about half or maybe a quarter of the people that are actually here. This queue line, it looks like, is gigantic. So it's eating a lot of people. I would not be surprised if it closed for capacity before it even opens. And technically speaking, the land has not even actually officially opened. It's going to be opening at 6, which is in like 3 minutes. But they started letting people in early just because there were just so many people. So But I mean, this is insane. Like I'm really impressed with this theming. Like it's kind of like, you know, when Pandora opened and everything, everybody's like, oh my gosh, this theming. But this theming is really, really cool. And I did not like get the grandeur of the entire land, honestly. Like it's so much bigger than I was even anticipating. Like a lot bigger. Like so much. Seriously, so cool. And I love this. Like that is the best thing I've seen like all day long. That is like amazing. I love it.
Sorry.
And like all these noises, I don't know what they mean. Like I should know what that sound is, and I don't have any idea. But I know that those are, what are those called? Stormtroopers. I knew that. Okay. So they have been like working the crowd a lot, which is super fun. And I'm assuming like Darth Vader's around here somewhere. I don't know what I'm gonna say. Star Wars knowledge for you guys before I even like came here, but I'm just appreciating how cool it is, like how big everything is, and actually I'm also appreciating how chill the crowd is also. I know it was like super insane when people first got here in the morning and it was just like wall people and like but really, I mean, everybody's just kind of taking it in and just appreciating everything, and the cast members are doing amazing. Like seriously, so much crowd control. It's fabulous. Really, really good. So I think if I'm correct, this is the Millennium Falcon, right? Okay. Pretty sure I know that, but I mean, look at the detail like on all of that. That is incredible. And there's still stars out too, because it's just now 6 o'clock in the morning. Oh my word. Wow. And see, honestly, like with people coming here and everything, if you're coming in the next few days for like the opening and all of that, you know, my gut is to not stand in the 300-minute wait line. You know, it's like, be here, enjoy the land. You can probably get some food, get some pictures, merchandise. Like 300 minutes is like your whole day. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you stand in line for that long? You know what I mean? Oh, you know what? I think this is called a droid. Is that? I don't know what it is. You don't have any that looks like that? No. are live streaming to YouTube, which is what would you consider that?
What can I say?
Like a picture. Please do, absolutely. Bright sun! Is that hello in your?
It is.
Okay. Is it bright sun?
Bright sun.
Bright sun.
Yeah, and then if it's evening, we're going to say rising moons.
Oh, perfect. Rising moons and bright sun.
And then if you want to say goodbye, you'll say to the spire.
To the spire. Awesome. I love that.
You're catching on.
Slowly but surely. Bright sun. All right, we're just going to keep saying that all day because I don't know other words. So, all right, well, you want to head this way? There was some stuff on the left side down there. You can go check out. Incredible. Really, really cool. Kitty cat, you are 100% right. So it says right there that the standby wait time is 300 minutes.
That is so long.
Oh my gosh. They're talking. Yeah. Oh, they have stormtroopers on the bridge, or whatever that is. Bridge. They're just like hanging out. I'm sure they say things. We just can't hear them.
Is that a souvenir shop?
Is that who?
Is it a souvenir shop?
Oh, I'm thinking that is a shop. Yes, I think that's a shop. This, I think, is where you get the blue and the green milk from. Which, if you guys are interested in the blue and the green milk, they are plant-based milk, so they're like coconut-based milk. So it's non-dairy for those who have dairy allergies. Just so you're aware.
Do you want to try that? Wow, so this is the line still for Smugglers Run. Hold on, babe. Hold on, babe. You're going to get run over because this is the line that's going to be. Okay, you want to break for it?
continue going this direction here. Follow the line in front of you. Walk, you'll get on it.
Something's happening. I don't know. Good morning to everybody joining us from Galaxy's Edge. Batuu? I see that's like a question.
Did you sneeze?
Batuu? Maybe nothing's happening. I don't know. I thought something was happening. Maybe not. False alarm. So yes, that does look like a gift shop over there. I think. Although, I don't really know. That might be part of the queue. It doesn't really look like anything's like hanging up for sale, so I'm not sure what that bird is over there. It might just be part of the queue line. I'm gonna have a little drink. It's hot. Even though it's 6 in the morning, it is still really hot. It's not that it's hot. It's just like humid out. Too much water. No? So just because I'm curious, I'm going to check and see what the wait times are now for Smugglers Run and all the things. Hey Susan, yes, we are back. We are at Disney. I'm having an amazing time. There's a person behind you, don't go too far. Okay, there we go. Yes, we are happy to be back. Happy to be back. Alright, so I'm checking the wait times because I'm just curious. We're not going to stand in the line because I can't handle it. But I am going to see what the wait times are. So Tower of Terror has a 13-minute wait. All the other rides have a 5-minute wait. However, no, too blurry. Maybe. Maybe blurry. 300 minutes. I'm gonna do the math because I need to figure out how long that actually is. Can't do division. Let's see what that is. And that's probably like on the low side of things. That's 5 hours. 5 hours. No. Not gonna do the 5 hours. That's a long time. Oh my gosh. I don't think so. But I gotta tell you, the ambiance is really cool. Everybody's being real chill. So that's a good thing.
Maybe they're still asleep.
I bet they are still asleep, yeah, depending on, well, the people that are in the line, probably not the ones that are on this end, but the ones that were, like, the other direction, that way, most likely got in line around 3:30 this morning. From what I understand, that was as early as it could have been, right? I don't think they were allowing anybody to really be in line any farther before that. So the other thing though is people were camping out underneath the bridge between the boardwalk and Hollywood Studios. So they were just kind of like setting up shop there. They weren't allowing people to park in the parking lot past 11 last night. So it was still kind of, trying to keep it under wraps. And from the cast member that we talked to yesterday, they weren't allowing people even into the parking lot before 3:30 in the morning. So I think some people got in around 3:15, but for the most part, everybody kind of started coming after that point. So, but even that is still ridiculously early. We did not. We slept until 4, and we got here at, what time did we get here? We got here before 5. It was probably like just about 5 o'clock is when we pulled in. So, and they gave us these things. I don't know if you can see these at all. I try to hold it up in the light. Live your adventure in a galaxy far, far away. Is it clear? Like Vanna White right now? Is I look like Vanna? Anyway, that's what we got. It's in the way. Oh, good. There's a map. I can tell you guys what all this stuff is. How about that? That's kind of cool. All right, so let's see. We right now are at 6, which is First Order Cargo. Kylo Ren entrance. Yes, I think that's what this is. I'm so glad you know what's going on, Jamie, because I swear to you, this is like, I know a lot about Disney stuff, Star Wars stuff, not so much. I really don't know. But yes, we are at First Order Cargo. Proclaim your allegiance to the First Order. Oh, and shop. Yeah, that is a shop right there. That's what that is. So I think it is the Kylo Ren stage or something. Like, it's a ramp, so I'm assuming somebody comes down there. Right?
Let's see if we can go in there.
In the shop? I will follow you. And Jamie, I feel like you are excited. I think so. Dictionary. I need definitions of things because I have no idea.
Oh, of course.
Let's go to the Droid. Let's go. Spot to make a Droid.
Great signs, are you guys looking to go into the store? Yeah. Get this line right here for me. Looking to go into the store? Just this line right here for me.
Wow. Okay.
You're looking to get into
More
the
of what
store,
this
that's
says.
cool.
All right. So this is the, I don't know, some kind of store. Then right behind us is 13. Oh, the milk stand. Yes, we figured that. I knew that much. So the milk is behind us. And walking to here, we walked past Olga's.
Cantina, which has local beverages for young ones and adults, so that's good. So I'm assuming that means alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages. I don't know if they have food in there. I'm not sure. I heard conflicting things. But I do gotta say though, the sheer size of this land is... Oh, you're a travel agent, Jamie. I didn't know that. We'll see. I'm glad you're watching the stream because you're helping me out because I have no idea what is going on in life. Oh my gosh. So Susan, we actually moved to Orlando, so we're not staying on site. I know that a lot of people booked their reservations way early to stay here just for this. Mostly so they could get transportation to here. But I gotta tell you, we took an Uber or a Lyft or whatever to get here, and we could have driven ourselves and parked because it was just so easy to get in. Like, at the time we got here at like 5 o'clock, it was like almost like a 7 o'clock time or whatever. It was just so easy to get in. It was great. It's really good. So, yeah, we didn't like plan this like most of the people here. We just happened to be here, so we decided, let's just go. We'll see what happens. So, we are annual pass holders now. Florida resident annual pass holders. I feel like all official now. We haven't been annual pass holders before, which is crazy. You'd think we would have been, but well, we're not just a crazy fan that I'm standing in. That feels really good. You feel that? Just stand here and enjoy it for a minute. Oh my gosh. Yes. I know Michael K did. I know. And you know what? I bet he's here somewhere. I'm sure he's here. Yes, he did move down here. And it was funny because he announced that like right when we were figuring out that we were moving down here too. So it's like, this is like 2 peas in a pod right now. It's good. So that is a very small stormtrooper outfit. That is super funny. It like totally cracks me up. And this is what I was saying before. Like we saw him in the kiosk out front. Like I think that would make a really good Christmas ornament. I know it's not what it's meant for, but just put a hook on it, hang it on your Christmas tree. I think it's a good idea. Sing the cats. Special forces. I don't know what that word is. TIE fighter? We die fighter? I can't remember that. Lots of pin options and magnets and keychains. They have enough for as many people as possible. 1 per item per person. Supplies last. Good idea. Guessing this is for a lightsaber. So when I was like in middle school, patches were a really popular thing, and then they went out of style. They coming back. Early trendsetter and all that. That's nice. Like insurance. And the jacket, that would be way too hot to wear right now, unless you had like some cooling vest on underneath. Shouldn't surprise me, right? It's like water bottles.
This is the line to get in. A lot of people.
So do you want to cross? She'll help us cross. So you want to go back in there, but I don't know if there's anything back in there. I could check the map. How would I do that? Where are we? There we are. I think that's just backwards. Yes. Restroom.
Right here.
Yeah.
Okay. If you get across, go ahead and go through right here.
They're going around right here. That's not for the rock?
I can't believe the sun still hasn't come up yet.
For as dark as it is, they've done a pretty good job at the lighting.
That's a really good thing.
It's really atmospheric, even though it's sort of still dark outside.
I could just stand here and appreciate this because it's kind of like, okay, so we went to Canada in whenever that was, 2011-ish, and we went up to Moraine Lake, Pito Lake, all these things, and you just cannot, no, you're fine, just can't appreciate the grandeur of anything until you see it for yourself. This is giant. Like, it's like, I don't know. You can't do it justice until you come and see it. And like, look at the details. So if you look inside, I think this is called the Millennium Falcon. I'm not exactly sure, but there's like a little cockpit or whatever. Like, I'm sure there's little buttons inside this little like circle thing that we'll never ever see, you know. And they put it in there because the theming is just that important. It's just so. And truthfully, I am shocked that it eats so many people. Like, I know how many people are here right now. And it does, I mean, I can go like this. I'm not kidding anyone. Do jumping jacks. Like, it's just like, they're doing such a great job with crowd control, with like everything. And maybe it's because everybody and their brother wants to ride the Smugglers Run ride. I don't know. Maybe that's where everybody is right now. But like, it just is so big. It does not feel like you're crowded in. So it's pretty incredible. And these sound effects, I'm sure, are really, really loud, but because it's kind of loud here, it doesn't seem like it's like, or whatever. So if you're somebody who has crowd anxiety or anything like that, which both your cameraman and myself do, it doesn't feel nearly like what I was expecting it to feel. And I think it's just because of how big this entire thing is. So
if there was ever a time to get one of those backstage like tour guide people, you know, that wear the red and the white and the plaid and like all that, actually, this is what I mean. That's what I mean, okay? If there was ever a time to do it, smart people, I'm telling you. Just telling you. Super smart to have a guide like that. Love it. So smart. So for those just joining us, welcome to Galaxy's Edge here at Disney's Hollywood Studios down in Orlando, Florida at the Walt Disney World Resort. This is Batuu, which apparently is, I know, Batuu. It's like its own land from what I understand, and I do not know Star Wars, but from what I gather, it's not part of any kind of like pre-existing movie or anything. I don't think. I think it's just its own place, which is really cool because like if you knew nothing of Star Wars, it's still amazing, and you definitely need to come see it for sure. It's really cool. Hey Thomas, welcome to Batuu. I don't remember what the hello word is. Is that, wait, hold on, somebody said it before. Kitty Cat said
Something
it.
about sun.
Bright suns, I think is hello. Bright suns. That was funny, I don't know that. This person was very excited. Bright suns to everyone.
Well, it's nice that they have these umbrellas on
Yes,
this line.
they were very, very smart and probably figured out where the sun would be, you know, like the angle of everything. And they have these ledges too that people can kind of take a break on because 300 minutes, y'all. 300 minutes. It's longer than that now because people keep coming. It's over a 5-hour wait, probably upwards of 6 hours for, what's it called? Smugglers Run. Unbelievable. Hey Gabby, good morning. Good morning. You just woke up for school? Oh goodness. Well, you came at a good time. We've been here for about an hour and a half, or almost 2 hours now. And the sun's still not up, but it's getting there, and the colors here are just so cool. You probably can tell. Yep, see, there's almost sun. We've almost got it. But it could be the lights coming off at the top of this. I don't know, actually. It's really cool at night. Or early in the morning. Waiting on the bus. Wishing Mouse, how are you? Waiting on the bus. What resort are you coming from? My friend, because actually it's not as crowded and crazy as I was thinking.
At the very front, and it's rice and cheese. And then they also have lots of rice. They have it backwards right now. It's probably so busy right now. Yeah, because it leaves it open, and when they do the wide angle, that's why I'm right.
Yeah, Wishing Mouse, we were trying to find Chris and Josh, and I haven't seen either of them. I know they're here somewhere, but I feel like I'm like wanting. I should probably just open their stream and see what they're doing, because I know they're probably in line for this. I don't know. Josh wasn't sure if he was going to stand in line for this, but I bet Chris is standing in line. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I know Chris is with Rachel, so we'll see if we can find somebody, but I don't know. And I got to tell you, it's awfully humid for as early as it is this morning. It is awfully humid. All right, 20 minutes. Thank you. I'm so sorry.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry about that.
Gabby, I'm happy it's open too, also. Yes. And
boy, it lives up to every bit of hype that they gave it, for sure. So cool. So what was over there? I guess I could watch the replay and
Oh, that's
find out.
just the
What is it?
line.
Oh, it's just the line. Oh, okay. And you know what's cool also is when we got here, when we came down this way, I could see that there were Imagineers that worked on this. They were in plain clothes, you know, they didn't have their name tags on. They were just kind of talking amongst themselves. And it was just so cool to see their faces and how proud, you know, they are of the work that they put in, because I can't even imagine how gargantuan of a project this is. I mean, when did they even start talking about this? Like 2 years ago? Or more?
I think
3
they
years?
announced it at D23 2 years or maybe 4 years ago.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to remember which D23 it was. But like, turn around and look this way. Can you like swing it around? I know you can't go fast, but like, look how much space there is. I mean, like, they've been doing such a great job of keeping everybody in. Or I mean, Disney does a good job. You guys know this, but it's just like unbelievable. The crowd control has been excellent. Just keep it moving. So cool. And I always like to share with you guys like the places to sit down and have like a packed lunch somewhere or like a quiet moment. This would be one of those spots. There's a couple of benches and things that are underneath, like next to the queue line. This queue line is not going to go down over the next like week or more than that, probably next month. But there's a lot of different spots to sit down, take a break, and like all of that. So there's no shortage of like benches, places to sit, places to get food, all of that. So. And even if you just come to the land and just like enjoy it, like what we're doing today, and not even ride anything until the lines are a little more manageable, you're gonna really enjoy it a lot. Can you see inside that cockpit? Like, that is incredible. The detail that's in there is just unbelievable. Crazy. All right, well, you want to head back up there and see if we missed anything on our way down? I'm sure we did. I'm sure we missed a lot.
Oh my gosh!
How are
Hi.
you?
Hey, how are you? It's great seeing you.
Yeah, this is my husband.
Hi,
Yeah.
how's it going, man?
Good, how are you?
I'm great.
You have a good time?
Married a great mod over
Oh,
here.
you know.
Annie's simple life. Now it's
Any ever after, yes. Since we moved down here, I had to have the name change.
That name change was smart. I like it. That's a great name. Because now it's not a simple life anymore.
Oh, I know it's not. No.
This is not a simple
No,
life.
it's not.
This is intense.
What time were you up this morning?
We got up around 2. Oh, look, Disney Parks is up there.
I saw. Yeah.
Oh, they're taking pictures of the crowds.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I see that.
It's been great. Like, I've been impressed with how well they do it.
Yeah, I mean, all things considered, when did you guys get here? Congratulations.
Fun.
All right, hold on.
Yeah,
Let's see.
you should have that.
Yeah.
Anybody who takes the time to research that stuff, it's like,
Yeah.
It's a lot of
Yeah.
tech.
We knew we couldn't be. Yeah. We needed something. So.
Back? All right.
Yeah. You back on?
Thanks.
You guys know Chris. This is Chris from Spokesmain.
Hello, everybody.
Check out his channel. I'm a mod. I'm one of the mod mafia.
It is
for
true.
him.
She is one of the Mod Mafia, or as we like to call them, Avengers.
Yes.
And although that is a different franchise,
Oh,
we
that's
should,
true.
we
Yeah, I
should
didn't
call
think about
we should call it something different for here.
That's
It should be
right.
like the First Order.
Yeah, that's right.
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, stream. Hi, everybody. It's good being here. It's good having everybody. This is insane. I just ended. And,
Oh, yeah.
I'm just kind of soaking in the madness.
Right.
Because it is madness.
It is.
And you guys can see, probably pretty clear, the skies are now becoming blue.
They are.
And the sun is getting ready to rise. So literally bright suns, rising moons.
Yeah.
We're in between bright suns and rising moons at this current point in time.
That's right.
And it's a lot of fun. So I just want to say hi to the stream.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys soon. All right, may the force be with you all.
Yes, you do.
Good job on that, by the way.
Thanks.
All right, so we found Chris. I want to see if we can find Josh also. I don't know where he's at right now, but anywho, let me see. Hey Jack, how are you? It's not morning there for you, right? It's not. Who else is here? Hey Holly, good to see you, my dear. It's hot. I'm like dripping. It's hot. Hot. I feel like my glasses keep fogging up too, which is nuts. Nutsos. But anyway, we're really having a good time. We just saw Chris, if you guys missed that. I'm a moderator for Chris's channel, Spokesman. If you don't subscribe to him, go subscribe to him because his live streams are just awesome. And he's just a good human. So anyway, all right, who else is here? Hey Gabby, yes, Food and Wine opens today. I know. It does. It opens at 11. And so we were half thinking, like, I brought our food. For those of you who don't know, we have food allergies. We eat a very specific paleo diet. So we won't be able to enjoy the food from Food and Wine, but we can go and, show you guys what all is there. So Food and Wine opens today. Galaxy's Edge opens today. It's just a busy, busy time. There's a hurricane coming. So I know a lot of the hotel rooms here in Central Florida are probably all booked. I'm just going to go out on a limb and say that. Now, luckily, we don't need a hotel because we moved down here, so we've actually got a place. So we're good, but I just know I'm sure there's not an empty space in any of the hotels here, I'm sure. So, anyway, it's nearly lunchtime, Jack. I'm sure it is. Oh, hi, Ava. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. The quality's amazing. Thank you, Holly. Thank you, my friend. It is. Do you see the sweat pouring off my face? It's probably that good of quality to see me dripping. Like, ugh. Can you turn around and show Disney Parks vlog is here? They're up on that bridge right up there. There they are. Disney Parks vlog. They are taking pictures of the crowd and everything. So it's kind of cool to see them up there. And it's really cool just to see everybody really enjoying just how cool this is. Chris was saying that the land is closed for capacity now. So it's, can you see me at all? There. Now you can see my face. My glasses really just don't help matters at all. So anyway, because the park is close to capacity, this part of it now, I think people are like, they're in, they've seen what they want to see, and now they're going to go ride Slinky Dog or Tower or whatever. But you know what's so funny? When I'm standing here, I completely forget that any of that exists. That's kind of crazy, isn't it? It's a little strange.
Yeah, it feels like its own park.
It is. It's like its own park. Yeah, that's a good point. It really is like its own park. Wow. Still 300 minutes. I'm guessing it's probably up to 400 minutes at this point in time. I'm not sure if the 300 on that sign right there goes up any higher. I think it's it just caps at that. And maybe that's just like the static thing. Like as soon as it opens, it just says 300 minutes. I don't know. I'm not sure. Jack, I am super excited that this ride is here. I'm not super excited about the 500-minute part of it. So we're going to have to come back and try it later. Just because I'm not going to, I can't stand still for that amount of time. Yeah, of course.
We just hopped on single rider and got in about 20 minutes.
You're kidding.
No, so
a great.
But don't tell my friends. I know. Well, we won't tell the people that are on the screen right now.
Yeah, you might want to
Keep
keep
it
it
to
to
ourselves.
yourself.
Right.
I mean, it was totally unexpected. It's like we hopped on and
That is incredible. That's good to know. So they'll like light it up then, probably like when
yeah,
they're
because
ready
it looks
to
like
meet
they
people.
just stopped.
I see that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you won't ride together.
Right.
Right.
And you might, because they
And
were
you might,
pulling
that's
every
true.
now and then.
I
It's
mean,
just
if
like
you
any
run
other
into
ride.
some other people, you can change colors.
Right.
Yeah,
There you
yeah.
go.
Yep.
I like your thinking. Well, that is good to know. Okay, so that's a tip. If you want to come and you want to ride this single rider, you will be separated, just like Test Track, just like Expedition Everest. You know, but go single rider, and you'll probably be able to get in. Good tip. I like that. That's really good. Yeah, Holly, absolutely. It is the most immersive thing I have ever been in my life. Really. And I mean, Pandora is pretty immersive, you know, but I gotta tell you, this takes Pandora's cake.
Took its cake.
Pandora's cake. Yeah. So even when they get to this point, I wonder how long the wait is from here, you know? Like, this one. But it looks like the single rider line is kind of wrapped around the building, so I can't really tell. Is single rider close?
So technically right now it is closed. Once it goes further into the building, they will reopen it.
Perfect. And do you know how long the wait is from like the front of this?
300 minutes.
From here?
No.
Oh, okay.
This is the line. It
Oh
goes
my
all the
God.
way back out there. So from this point, it's 300 minutes.
Incredible. Great. Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you have any other questions, concerns, comments?
This is amazing.
I will
my
let
comment.
Hondo know that
Please
you are
do.
joining right here, okay? Make sure you spend all the credits.
That's right. So cool. Oh, that's true. So music is saying you will not get pilot or gunner, which are the best positions of use as single rider. So that's something to keep in mind. If you want to drive it, push the buttons. I don't know. Do you drive it? I still don't know. But if you want to drive it, ride it, whatever, single rider's the way to go. Oh, of course, absolutely. So it's a really cool option, though, if you are like, I'm okay with not driving it. I don't know what you do with it, but whatever it is, you can definitely do single rider without a problem. Hey, Bo, good morning to you. I hope you're doing good. You missed this by just like a couple days, right? Or just a couple weeks. But it's really, really cool. I gotta put my glasses back on though because I can't see. I keep getting like foggy glasses and then I can't see anything. I take them off and I can't see anything. There we go. That's good. Now that the sun's coming up, it like totally changes everything too. It's like incredible. And like I was saying before, it is kind of like what I would imagine. I haven't been to Disneyland, but like Cars Land, like with the mountains and stuff. That's kind of what I envision it probably being like, most likely being like. Just thinking, that's right, Bo. You have us to bring you here virtually. You got it. I'm just gonna check my map here because they gave me a little map. How many days are we here for? We moved down here, so
All of them?
we're here for as many days as we want to be, which is a kind of a cool thing. So yeah, we figured that it would be a great time to come down. So we actually moved down here about 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, something like that. So we're here for a sedentary period of time. All right, so I'm checking the map to see what else we got. So 7, I think this is just, okay, the Millennium Falcon, Smugglers Run. Millennium Falcon is that thing right there. I think I realized that. And if any of you guys are Star Wars experts, I totally need your assistance because I don't have any idea. The Disney app does say, CJ, yes, it's 300 minutes. I am going to guess that it's probably a little longer than that at this point in time. Unless you do single rider, and then it might be 20 minutes, half hour, not too bad. Bo, Mr. Ever After is holding the camera, yes. Say hi to Bo.
Hey, bro. How's it going?
So this is still the queue line on the left-hand side. They just keep going.
It's actually much cooler up here. That area we were just in is sunken about 10 feet deep. There's a bunch of stairs.
Yeah.
So when you come back up, sort of, I guess we're back on ground level, not low level. It's much cooler. There's like a humidity basement down there.
Are we worried about the hurricane? So my dear friend who lives in Tampa has helped me out a lot by hurricane. I am not. We are prepared, and we know that Central Florida, even with as like big and devastating as Irma was, this is a much smaller storm, and so where the eye actually hits, apparently the worst of it is within 15 miles of that. So at this point in time, you know, if any place in Florida where I feel safe is Central Florida. So I'm not super concerned about it, but we are keeping a super close eye on it for sure. I would imagine DAS eventually, but I don't know if that's happening at this point in time. It would be hard to, because with DAS, you know how that works. For those of you guys who don't know, it's Disney's, it's kind of like their guest assistance card. If you're not able to stand in line, they give you a time to come back to then get in the queue line. So if you're somebody who has maybe like sensory issues, you can't stand in the heat, or you have like IBD or anything like that, they will give you a wait time that you can then get into the fast pass line after you wait for a certain amount of time, because the end of the line for this is way back there. I'm assuming DAS is probably not going to happen for a little bit of time, but I haven't heard a official word on that or anything. So it is weird seeing the sunrise inside the park. I've actually we haven't been here to see the sunrise inside a park before. We've seen the sunset like 800,000 billion times, but not a sunrise. Man, I'll tell you what, it's kind of cool though. We've never been here when it's been super crazy early. That's the cool thing. But you can see everybody's still staying fairly orderly, right? Like overall, everybody's just enjoying standing in line and hanging out with people, and it's a long line. 5 hours is a long time to wait, so I'm sure they're making friends with the people that they're standing in line with. It is really, really cool. Yeah. I think most of us have seen the sun set in the parks, just not the sunrise in the parks. That's for sure. It's a rare Unless you do early morning magic, but even that, you know, that's still kind of. Later on in the morning. It's not 4 a.m., I'll tell you what. How many hours of sleep do you think we got? Like 3? I think 3. I think we got 3 hours of sleep. Which is like nothing. It did feel like Black Friday though. I'm very like all about Black Friday deals and stuff, so it was similar to that. Just tricking myself that we're in November right now.
Again, everyone's trying to get their money.
I think everybody's kind of in a fog right now.
Yeah, it does seem like everyone's a little tired.
Little zombie mode. But like, just like look how big that is, and especially with the sun rising too. Like I feel like I'm out west. Like doesn't it look like Sedona or like somewhere in Utah or Arizona or somewhere? Like it legit just, I don't know, feels that way. And the attention to detail now that you can see, now that it's not dark out, like it's incredible. Everything looks so worn and weathered, even though it's brand new. You know, they had to do a lot of treatments to that, I'm sure. Yeah, it is very much like Black Friday. Really cool. And there's noises, as you would expect from, you know, anywhere at Disney. There's always going to be the hidden speakers places. But like, look at all the foliage. Like that.
Well, if you need a quiet nook.
You know what? And these are all real plants. I don't know why I shouldn't be surprised with that. I'm not surprised with that, I guess. But yeah, like those are actual cactus, and like, and you guys know I'm the crazy plant lady, right? I love my essential oils, so I'm always looking at like, what plant is this? What flower is that? Like I always want to know. So that's really cool. Yeah, the ambiance is really amazing.
Even for opening day, to find a quiet sort of nook is pretty.
That's right.
Pretty good news.
A rare thing for opening day. I'm all about the quiet nooks too. Because again, like I said before, crowd anxiety, y'all. Whew. But it's really been rather pleasant. Like I was a little worried. Okay, so I'm gonna give a little backstory. We didn't decide to come to this till yesterday. We decided yesterday to come here, and we were like, it's opening day. Let's just try it. We'll see. We'll wing it. I had no like reservations made for anything. I know that there are people who made reservations to build their droid and make their lightsaber and like, I guess for the restaurants and all the things. We just showed up. So, but heck with all that. I enjoyed this.
Well, we can try to walk through here again in the light time.
Yeah, now as you can see.
It was a little dark before.
Need a water break? No.
Right side, traveler. Right side. No, I'll let you down.
He ain't having it. I don't blame him.
He seems tired.
I know. He's in good company. I'm sure he was here even earlier than we were today. He's had a long day so far. I didn't realize when we walked through here before that this was like open air. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, hold on.
You know, we couldn't see it. the wind noise. It's a little breezy over here. Pretty sure this is how I sleep too. I don't know what it is. What is it? We know what it is. That white thing looks like a Yeti. I'm so like offending all the Star Wars fans right now because I'm sure you guys are like know the exact like species of what it would be. I ran into Chris earlier, so yes, which I'm a moderator for his channel, so it's so good to see spokesman Chris. Funny. These things are so cute. And the cantina, from what I understand, is open. I don't know where that is. I could look at my map though. I think we walked past it actually. Yes, we walked past it and it was open. Yes. That was around 6 in the morning, I think. We got another shop on the left. It's a little loud, and that's the end of the line over there. So. So if you guys haven't already, hit that subscribe button and the bell icon. We are going live now that we live down here from the parks pretty much every single day. So we're pretty excited about it. So if you guys haven't subscribed already, definitely do so. We'll be bringing you some fun stuff over the next however long, undefined amount of time. And if you're just joining us, yes, the land is currently closed for capacity. So if you're coming over the next like month, probably you'll want to get here for the 6 a.m. open for sure. We got your 5. And if we decided we wanted to do Smugglers Run, we would have had to wait 5 hours, even getting here at 5 o'clock. So, if you really want to ride Smugglers Run, do single rider and or just or, get yourself in line around 4:30 or earlier than that. My 2 cents. I don't. Just today's experience. People are so courteous about this. Not getting into it. So, Dawn, with as much crowd anxiety as my been overwhelming. Like, we've felt fine, you know. We haven't been standing in lines. We've been trying to purposefully avoid like a super crowded spot. You know, but overall, it's been really just fine. So.
Come forward. Have you seen resistance activity here? Sorry, no. If you do, report it at once. Affirmative.
So, help me out, Star Wars people.
Carry on, citizen.
I'm thinking they are not good guys. Is that right? I don't remember from the movie. But even with this no Star Wars knowledge that I have like none. I still appreciate it. I really enjoy it. I just don't know if the stormtroopers are good or bad. I know they're stormtroopers. That's about all I got.
So which line is this for?
So this line here, I guess, is still for Smugglers Run.
Because there's a line on the other side of the walkway as well.
I'm gonna ask this girl. She looks nice.
It's not Smugglers Run. That's the other side. So it's a shop that has limited edition merchandise. And she told me the name of it. I'm going to look it up. Hold on. She called it something merchants. Let me see. Ah! Oh, it's the toy making shop is what that is. I see. So you can make like handcrafted toys made by local Black Spire Outpost artisans. Oh, and also, can you get this now that it's like light out? You probably can a little bit better. So they gave us these coming in, and so that it shows just how big the land is, right? Really big. So you can see all the different things, and if you have the Disney Parks Play app, there's like special little things that you can do while you're waiting in line, which is a very good thing to do, because you're going to be waiting in a long line. If you're going to wait in a line, it's going to be pretty long. I'm so sure. Yes. And they also have the workshop too, where you can customize your own lightsaber. Most people got reservations for those so that they could make them, but they are taking walk-ups if you again, want to stand in a line. They also have a special map here too. I don't know if this is like, I didn't see yesterday. We were here yesterday, and I didn't see yesterday's map. So I don't know if this is like super special or not, but let me see. Oh, they got a whole bunch. All the info. Info everywhere. Yeah, it's pretty much like a Star Wars app outside of the Hollywood Studios map. So. Anyway. Oh, thanks, Holly. I appreciate that very much. Yep, shop to make the android or the lightsaber. You got it. Oh, Dawn, you're going to have a great time. Yeah, it's been fantastic. It has been fantastic. I've been very impressed with the crowd control and everything. So, yeah. Once I see what else is down here, the land just keeps going. I mean, it's like so massive. But if you really think about it, everything that they demolished to make this land, it was a lot like the backlot tour, the streets of America, like all of that. And they expanded out. Like, it's just gigantic. And it needs a lot of people. So that's a good thing too. It's helpful.
And there's Sophie and like knockout darts. They're at least great.
So
The line still runs all the way down. Yes, it does. That's the Smugglers Run line still. We can walk though if you want to walk. See how long it stretches? Pretty far. The wait time is 300 minutes.
I think that's what it maxes out at.
I know. I think it's probably longer than that. I'm pretty sure that it is somewhere past that. Somewhere past there. Sheer bigness of this is just unbelievable. So it still keeps going down here. It's incredible.
Somebody said they tried to build it. No, I just think that's bias.
So when we got here this morning, the line for this was out almost to like Muppets, pretty much, like just about there.
Oh, it was, I think, past that.
Past that.
Yeah.
I'm sure at this point in time it is even farther past that.
Is this the exit to the land?
I don't know. We can look and see.
I saw a video.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, just scoot over here and we'll just see. Yeah, it spans out to the back of the land. That's really far.
So this is the very entrance to the land.
Yes, this is right behind us is like where Muppet Vision 3D is, that kind of area. Muppet Courtyard, the fountain. Rizzo is like that kind of area. We are here. Right there. So Grand Avenue / Commissary Lane. And the line was out here, like pretty much there. So okay, folks, we are
Ahoy, mateys! For a safe voyage, be sure to stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat. And watch your children. And remember, no flash pictures. Now off with you.
Bienvenidos, marineros. Para su seguridad, permanezcan sentados con las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del barco y cuiden a los niños.
Seek an adventure in salty old pirates, eh? Sure, you've come to the proper place. But keep a weather eye open, mates, and hold on tight, with both hands, if you please. There be squalls ahead.
For your safety, remain seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat. And watch your children, and no flash pictures. Prepare to make sail.
fanny pack I'm having an issue with. I need to fix my fanny pack. We've been here since 5 a.m., which was very, very early this morning. It's like falling off my hips. Anyway, so we're here live from Galaxy's Edge at Disney's Hollywood Studios. This is the opening day for Galaxy's Edge, and it is currently closed for capacity, so it's a good thing we got here early. I suggest if you guys are coming over the next, month, probably, that you'll want to be in line, ready to come in at that 6 a.m. mark, or else you may not get in. There were people that were camping out underneath the bridge that connects, I don't know what that road is, when you're coming from the boardwalk to Hollywood Studios, starting around midnight last night. So I'm pretty sure they were the first people in today. My friend Chris was in line around 3-ish, and he was able to get in, probably one of the first few people also. So it's been crazy. The big main ride here has a 300-minute wait. This is the line for it. It stretches all the way out of the land and around Robin Hood's barn, it's really far away. Anyway, so yes. It's been an amazing experience just being here on opening day. We've never done an opening day thing any time ever, so it's been really cool. There's a helicopter up there. We're probably making Wish 2 news. What? Oh, on the camera. We may have to do a battery switch, y'all. But we've been streaming for a good long while. I don't know how long, but what time is it? Okay, it's 7:30. We've been up since 4, so it's almost time for lunch for us, pretty much. But look how cool this land is now that the light is on it. We got here and it was super dark. But even when it was dark, it was just really a neat experience. It's been just incredible. The attention to detail, as you would expect, has just been unsurpassed. This just blows Pandora out of the water, in my opinion. And the sheer size of the land, I think, is what I was not prepared for at all. It's just really, really amazing. So over to the left is the ride that'll be open later on. I think it's in October. It's not open at this point in time quite yet. It is beautiful. I am shocked at how beautiful it actually is. It is just unbelievable. There we go. Star Wars Rise of the Resistance. Oh, it's not October, it's December. December 5th is when Rise of the Resistance opens, and that is right behind us. So, and it currently says wait time is 0 minutes, and I'm sure it'll say wait time is 300 minutes when it opens on December 5th. I'm sure. But from a crowd standpoint, it is closed for capacity right now. I think that was smart of them to do, just because it does feed a lot of people, but any more than this, I think, would have been way too many. It would have been 500-minute wait for Millennium Falcon. I'm just guessing. I don't know. Somewhere in there. But they were smart. They got umbrella shade because they knew the lines were going to be long. So they got that set up for people. They do have little water stations also where people can get water, which is also another smart thing. It will get very, very warm, probably starting around 10 o'clock this morning. But the weather's been great so far, it's a little humid, that's all. So yeah, it is absolutely amazing, Holly. I am just shocked. And if you're just joining, I am not a huge Star Wars fan. I've only seen 2 of the movies. They were a lot funnier than I was expecting, so there's that. But I don't know the names of things or anything like that. I just don't. But I really, really appreciate how pretty the land is, how so hardcore the detailing is. You just can't beat it. And the sun is coming up. There we go. Coming up over this thing. I don't know what it's called. But yeah, it's really cool. Really, really cool. Do you think we can change battery? Or are you good? Alright, well, you want to do that? Alright folks, we're going to go back in BRB. We've got to change the camera battery, but we will be back in just...
Ahoy, mateys! For a safe voyage, be sure to stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat. And watch your children. And remember, no flash pictures. Now off with you.
Bienvenidos, marineros. Para su seguridad, permanezcan sentados con las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del barco y cuiden a los niños.
Seek an adventure in salty old pirates, eh? Sure, you've come to the proper place. But keep a weather eye open, mates, and hold on tight, with both hands, if you please. There be squalls ahead.
For your safety, remain seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat. And watch your children, and no flash pictures. Prepare to make sail. Ahoy, mateys! For a safe voyage, be sure to stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat. And watch your children. And remember, no flash pictures. Now off with you.
Holly is such a gem. She's another mod for folks, and she's just doing such a great job of keeping everybody happy. There we are. Wait a minute. Is this me? Is that my bun? Are we live? You're big on my face. I think we've got it. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Holly, thank you for hanging out in chat. You are just a doll. Do you see Diz Life over my head? Look at this. Diz Life's right there. We should wave at him. We should interrupt their vlog. Just jump in on it. I'm kidding. Alright, so what I'm doing here. Girlfriend, Holly, I'm making you a mod because you're just an amazing human. We're totally looking behind the scenes here at Diz Life. Do you see this? I love it. I feel like such a I feel like I should just interrupt her eating a thing. Okay, I want to get there.
You want right now? Don't lay down, have any spare change. Stop bothering me.
You guys have this. Like following around. Like I'm stalking them.
No,
yes, if you guys don't subscribe to Diz Life of Ours, you need to. Diz L-Y-F-E of Ours.
That's why I love her. She knew exactly how to spell it.
I do.
Because everybody goes looking on the search page, L-I. It didn't come up.
No.
L-I. You knew. I love Andy. I love her. On the bottom of all of this.
Oh my gosh. Well, you guys have a good rest.
Thank you so much.
Make sure you go try that.
Nice. Okay, awesome.
The breakfast one, it's amazing.
And Bob better camera than mine.
Right?
Bye.
Yeah, the sweetest people ever. Diz Life of Ours. You guys have got to follow them. Instagram, YouTube. They're just such great people. Everybody in the Disney community is great people. We're all friends here. It's so good. Hey, Lynn, good morning. Good morning. It's a little noisy over here because of this fan, but it feels so amazing. It feels so good. But it's starting to get hot. You've got ends of lines that are expanding here. Tools of film, I guess.
4. It was really early. It felt like Black Friday, but it was great. Gotten here when we did, we wouldn't have gotten into the land because it's close for capacity at this point, so that's pretty crazy. Thank you, Holly, for seeing that. It's kind of a madhouse, but it's really not as bad as I was expecting it would be, so it's really not horrible. And people started lining up under the bridge at the boardwalk around midnight. The bridge that takes you like from the boardwalk and all that to the front of Hollywood Studios. But I'm pretty sure they held them away from the gate until about 3:30, somewhere in there. I think Josh from Resort TV 1 was saying that he was able to drive into the parking lot around 3:15 this morning. So they were all here early. I actually, when I woke up, we had our alarm set for 4. And so I checked my phone because I subscribed to all of them, right? And they were already here in line already. We were not yet. Not yet here.
So here are the stairs, about 10 steps down. And this whole area is sort of a sunken area where it gets a little warmer down here.
Yeah, it's incredible. Okay, so announcement. Smugglers Run has gone down to 255 minutes instead of 300. 5 minutes less of a wait time. So we are just under 5 hours for a wait for this. But single rider, from what I understand, is only about 20-25 minutes. So if you come, do single rider. Thank me later. But overall, I mean, the crowds have really been very, very good, very tame, cordial people. Everybody's just excited to be here, I think. So it's been really good. It's been really good. And it's just, I mean, that looks so far away. Like, it is just the coolest thing ever. And I know it's not, right? But I mean, like, behind, it looks like these mountains are, like, forever away. And if you come in, like the backside of Disney, you actually drive behind this building facade, and it's really funny to see like the back mountains and the backside of this. Like, it's really pretty cool. So, good morning, Timothy. Good morning. Welcome to Galaxy's Edge. Batuu.
Welcome to the edge.
Welcome to the edge. The edge of the galaxy. Up there on that bridge, the Disney Parks blog has been taking pictures of the crowd all morning long. So it'll be interesting to see what they capture. Turn around just a moment. Hold on.
I've heard he is going to be very, very extremely rare.
So I believe this land is closed for capacity.
This land is your land. Yes, it is. So you got to get here before it opens at 6 if you want to come in anytime in the next like month, or at least the next like week, maybe next couple of weeks. I don't know. But it is, yeah, very much a busy land as you would expect, but it's so giant that it takes on all of that crowd. they've done a great job about, you know, getting people's corralled together and in line. They've got water set out for everyone, which is really nice.
He's getting tired, huh?
That was right in my ear. I don't know. I think there's a lost adult. Do we have a lost adult? Everybody okay? I'm pretty sure I just lost hearing in my left ear. That's my good ear. It's going to even it out, which is good. All right, so this, as I noticed before, is a stage where things happen. What is this called? This is called number 6. There we go. First Order Cargo / stage without a name. That's what we say. But anyway, I guess things happen and people come down and do things, but I don't know what. I'm not sure. Nothing has happened since we've been here.
Looks like they're taking a 360 video right here.
Oh, yes. That is exactly what's happening. Yeah, that's exactly what's
Maybe it's for Google.
oh, jeez. It probably is for Google Maps. It is for, yeah. To blur my face out. Blur all you guys out. Oh, my heavens. So they have so many photo opportunities. Like, I've been, like, pretty astounded by how many photo ops there are. They're scattered everywhere. They just have a ton of them all over the place. It's really cool.
I got people started. Right, exactly. What are you going to eat there today?
Good to know.
That is a shop.
Over here, blue milk and green milk. You want some plant-based milks. That's
So it looks like, is this water?
I think so. 5 bottles.
So they have water in the giant queue.
And they also have these little, I don't know what they are, but they're like little round Coca-Cola bottles that have like Galaxy's Edge word type things written on them. People have been trying to take them home in their carry-on and in their checked luggage, and they look like grenades, and so they are not allowed to come home with you in your suitcase. So if you get one, ship it to yourself, go to the UPS store or whatever, if you really want to keep it, because you can't take it with you in your luggage. Carry-on or checked luggage, doesn't matter. From what I understand, that was like a problem as of yesterday. So they've been really cracking down on that at the good old MCO airport. Yes, thank you. Thermal detonators.
It's like most of the people like hanging out here.
I think so, because it's just so daggone pretty. Like, it really is just so neat. And you can see up there that there's people. So you must have to go upstairs or up a ramp or something to get in there. I don't exactly know where there is. I'm assuming it's on the other side of this mountain. Oh, it's down to 240. 240 minutes. That's not as bad as 300. That's an hour less. That's pretty good. 4 hours. 4 hour wait.
I'm still not sure I'm willing to do that, but it's down. Yeah, I guess they're going to have to mail them, exactly. The thermal detonators are not allowed at MCO Airport. It's really cool, though, I gotta tell ya. Oh, thanks. I'm glad the stream quality is good. We're glad it's holding up. This is our first, like, super long stream, so we weren't sure with how many people would be here. You know, everybody's live streaming. Everybody's taking their, you know, Facebook streams and, like, all the things, so we weren't sure how the stream would hold, but we are pleasantly pleased with all this. Yeah, 4 hours is a long time. That's for sure. Oh, you're fine. You're totally fine. So funny. People are so concerned that they're walking in our trot. I'm like, don't even worry about it. Let's take a little panorama here. Woo! All right. Want to head on up?
Yep.
Head on up.
Have we done the canteen yet?
The Cantina.
Is that this?
Somewhere. I don't know if that's it or not. I should look at my map. We passed it at one point in time. It was early on, though. Because I said it like to myself. Oh, there it is. Oh, Jonathan says that it was not true, that you can bring the detonators to MCO. So there we go. Never mind. Pack them in your suitcase. Longer for all the things. One of these is a lightsaber. It's a lightsaber thing. Collision. The other thing is you can make a droid, which is in a different plot, like spot, I guess. And then the far end line is for the Millennium Falcon. And then the Cantina, I'm pretty sure we saw the line was in there, I think, but I don't know. There's a lot of lines now.
Yeah, everything is lined up. Everyone is lined up.
Yeah. There's a lot of lines. The lines have extended.
Have we done everywhere on the map?
I think so. I think we've gone to all the stretches of the map. And this is not 4K, I don't think.
Nope.
No, it's not. How about that? It's very clear. Yeah, it looks like we've gone past at least everything. Yeah. So we walked past Rise of the Resistance. Oh, and there's a gift shop for the Rise of the Resistance. Outside of that, all the spots.
Well, does everyone want to vote if we should continue to stay here or see the rest of Hollywood Studios?
Should we stay here or should we go to the rest of Hollywood Studios?
Or it's also the first day of the Epcot Food and Wine Festival.
Yeah, we have an hour before Epcot opens. And 3 hours before the Food and Wine Festival opens. So we've got that. So what do you guys think? Where are you in Disney? This is a new part of Disney's Hollywood Studios. Yes, at Walt Disney World in Orlando. Yes. This
is Galaxy's Edge, which just officially opened today. This is opening day for that. Really cool. Well, it's not feeling very cool. It's feeling very humid.
It's warm, yeah.
But it's very good. I have not tried the blue milk because of my special diet. I will not be trying the blue milk, but I have heard that the blue is better than the green, from what I understand. And I didn't realize you could get alcohol as an option, so that is good to know.
But I know a lot of people have been enjoying that. So a lot of people have been carrying the blue milk around with like a little stirry stick in it. So I think people have been like,
Is that a breakfast beverage?
I guess. I mean, it could be. I mean, it's a plant-based milk, so it is vegetarian. I don't know if it's vegan. I guess it is probably vegan milk. I'm not sure what sweetener they have. It's, you know, what they're using.
Yes, there are 2 big openings today. Food and Wine starts at 11 today. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat, Thomas. You are so great. He says hello with a thumbs up. 2 pounds. Is that 2 pounds? Is that pounds?
Epcot is already open. Oh, nice. I am dressed like Ray, and I did not mean to do that because I don't know much about Ray, although I have seen that movie. That's the other one that I saw. So I know who Ray is, at least. So that's at least a good thing. But I am dressed like Ray. I need the hood, though. I think she had a hood. Is that right? Or like
So who was the super chat
special
from?
hair, I don't know. From Thomas.
Hey, Thomas, thank you so much.
That's so sweet. So nice. You're actually our very first super chat. How about that? That's really cool.
So
You like-
Thomas, where are you watching from today?
It's like a nice little breeze right here. I think it's stairwell. Like, ah, it's amazing. It's so good. Might be an air vent above me. I don't know. All right, well, we can head down this direction. See what else we're doing out here.
Hi, if you need me.
We're actually walking next to 2 different lines that both stretch the length of the land.
Yeah. They try to make it simpler. And it's funny too. But the people that are here right now all had to have gotten up incredibly early this morning. So everybody's kind of walking around a little bit like a zombie, just slightly. Like in a daze, there's some people that are actually sleeping, sitting on these little like benches and things.
Yes, this whole area has people taking a rest stop, yeah.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Is it Veda? Is that how you say your name? Veda? You're welcome. We're originally from Ohio, so we know that part of the country very, very well. I've been really appreciating the plants here also. They're just like really, really good. I can like smell them all. Stick my face in them.
Do they look freshly planted?
I don't know. I think so.
Well,
So, you know, Holly, they did not give us a time limit. So, I don't know. They didn't say you must get out at a certain time. So, I'm not sure.
they look freshly planted since they just sort of finished prepping the park.
Yeah. Those are like legit cactus though, like succulents, like super big. Oh, well actually, yeah, you're right, because look. That's right out of a pot. Those are big succulents. Oh my word. They're pretty. I like them. I like them a lot. And they have different kinds too.
Well, it's nice that even when the land is closed for capacity and it is full of people, that there are still quiet spots you can go,
Yeah, it's true.
take a breath, and as some people are doing, sleep.
Yeah, Lynn, you're right. If we leave, we ain't coming back.
Yeah.
That's right. That is right.
Well, let's see what the sign says.
Looks like one
Market Spaceport. I think that's the
one guy.
It could be, it could be a Disneyland thing where there is a limit. I think they had like assigned times to like show up and stuff. This was kind of just a free for all. If you get here early, you're in luck. So. But look at this, the line is a lot smaller. It doesn't even stretch out here at this point. So that's a good sign.
Yes, there are umbrellas with no people under them. That's
a good sign. It was surely wrapped around the corner earlier. I understand why they say bright suns.
yeah. It's
Oh my gosh.
It's about to get a whole lot brighter when we turn this corner. So, clearly we are facing to the east.
They had Chewbacca on the stage to our right earlier today. Now it's just a photo op, I think. Taking lots of pictures. Everybody's taking pictures.
So over here, there's another nook.
Got a kiosk for merch. This is the new ride that'll be open in December. December 5th. It's not open. They're spacing things out a little bit. That forced perspective, though, is really a cool thing. I mean, you just feel like those things are super far away from you. And they got the little sounds that I don't understand.
Yeah,
but
there's plenty
they
of
add
sound
to
effects.
they add to the ambiance, sure. It's so funny how many people are dressed up like different characters and things like that. And I inadvertently, apparently, I meant to do that. I sure did. Yes, I did. Actually, I did not. But oh, hello from Ireland. Hello. Oh goodness, Thomas. I hope you're in recovery at this point. Yeah, right now here it is 8:17 in the morning. We've been here since about 5 this morning, so it's been quite an experience, that's for sure. And I like the cast member costumes too. They kind of like vary depending on what part of the land they're in. As it is like Magic Kingdom and everywhere else, you know? I mean, they all have their own costumes, except this is like one land, right?
So is there anywhere else on the map we haven't yet seen?
I think, just so you can see the sheer size of it though. I mean, this is like Hollywood Studios, right? We got Toy Story Land, which is and then Star Wars, which is like all this stuff.
It's a lot of shadows.
Oh, you can't see it? There we go. Yeah.
So it's pretty, I mean, just the sheer size of it is incredible. No, I think we've walked past everything. I think so.
So what rides are open? Since this one is to be open.
Yeah, this one's not until December. So Smugglers runs the only one here that is open, and then this is the other one, which is called Rise of the Resistance. Oh no, more operations. Ugh. I hope they go smoothly for you.
Well, there's the single rider line that people recommended.
Yes, there is. You can do it. Let me know how it is. If you want. Don't have all my motion sickness things prepared right now. Know what this is called. Help me out. What is this thing? It's a ship of some kind. I don't know what. There's like apparatus around it. I think I saw this in one of the gift shops. A small version, obviously, not a giant version like this. That I think would make a really good Christmas ornament.
And there's more
Not
over
that one,
here.
the smaller ones. Oh, something pink. Okay. Yeah. There's that one and this one. That one over there. Really good photo opportunity. Oh, could be land speeder. I'll go with that. I no idea. They had Chewie up on here with another cast member earlier today, just doing crowd things. A little bit of a show. Now it looks like it's photo pass. And I know they were having a lot of magic shots here too, so you could get like a picture of yourself that then like zooms way out. So that's kind of a cool thing. I know, I need to do my Star Wars research too. I have no idea.
Well, when we arrived this morning at 5 a.m., all of these umbrellas had people under them. So the lines have clearly died down.
Yeah.
Or due to the capacity.
There we go.
Maybe since they closed for capacity, it's helped digest some bodies into the rides.
I'm guessing that's an accurate assumption. Yeah, Lando was a lot more funny than I was expecting. Like, I was just expecting it to be like super sci-fi and all that, which, I mean, yeah, there is that. But it was a lot more funny than I was thinking it would be, so. Really warm Disney bounders, or Star Wars bounders, and their cakes and things. I'm sure they have a name, but I don't know.
Alright, so here's the end of the line now. And it says wait time is 300 minutes from this point.
So 300 from this point.
Alright, I hear sound effects.
I know. So still 300, even though they moved the line up. I wonder if they opened another like switchback or something. There's Jenna. That means Josh is somewhere nearby. I'm gonna go interrupt her stream.
Hello.
I'm like, oh my word. I've been watching you guys for so long.
She's got a great channel too.
Did Annie ever ask her? Because we're down here now.
Oh, that's great.
Oh no. That was a big one too.
That was, I think sometimes the media overhypes it a little bit. Like, be prepared, pay attention.
Right.
Like, don't freak out.
Right, exactly. That's what we're, yeah. So, I mean, we're promoting, you know, so you guys know. It's just like,
Well, the first couple we had, it's kind of deceiving. You do these tropical storms and really hype them up, and it's like just a bunch of rain.
right,
It's
exactly.
really not even a bad storm, it's just a bunch of rain for a long time.
Right.
The hurricane was a lot more intense.
Right.
There was a lot of wind for a long time.
Right.
That's the worst part. It grates on your nerves. I'm like, okay, it's never going to stop.
I know, yeah. You are so sweet. Oh my gosh, we are happy that we made your day.
We are happy to be here. It was a total last minute thing. Late last night, we were like, we should just go. So we did. We went. And I just ran into Josh and Jenna from Resort TV 1. You guys know who they are. I am sure if you don't, go subscribe to Resort TV 1. They are amazing humans. I adore them both. They're just such good people. I feel like we didn't come this way. Is this a good one?
Let's follow the line and see where it goes.
Okay. Huh.
I'm assuming it might just wrap around and loop, but we shall see.
Back. Wow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we didn't even go back down this like hallway thing. So this is still the line for
the 300 minutes, right?
The 300-minute wait, yes. And they've got a good amount of shade, at least this time of day over here, which is good.
Shady over here.
Well, that's weird. So there's alien swirling saucers.
Oh.
I'm guessing that they will probably end up putting up more foliage here or something. But yeah. The queue just comes out into Toy Story Land. How about that? Wraps all the way around from front. That's incredible. Oh, have a good day. You are welcome. I'm so glad you were able to join us at least for a little bit. All right, well, anything else we want to see here? These umbrellas are very low.
Yeah.
We have tall people. Very low.
So what is this line for?
It's the same thing. It just
Oh,
crosses.
it loops
They don't
right
want to
here.
cross the pathway. So are you done here?
So it loops. We're following the
It
line.
loops around. So that way, my head's in the way. All the way around. Wow. So really, once you're out, you're out. So kind of keep that in mind if you're coming this direction.
Yeah, the front.
Over the next couple days, weeks, whenever.
The main front entrance is much more themed and transitional,
Yeah.
where it seems like that one is a little more abrupt.
Yeah. I agree with that. So Sandy, we've been down here for 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. So not very long. We've just gotten down here.
So the 300 minutes, we've been walking the line. Just to walk it at a normal speed would take
All right.
10
yeah.
minutes.
Yeah, we're like miles. Walking for miles. Yeah, and it just keeps going and going and going. This is probably the middle of the line, I would think, at this stage. Actually, not even sure about that now because this goes pretty far. Oh boy.
A lot of sound effects.
That was the sound. Little out of the way spot here. And restrooms. We got restrooms. The line stretches around. Here's restrooms. The milk and the green milk. This did like a lap around.
way.
And the line continues.
Yes, there's the end of the line to milk. So, yeah, that's not as long of a line. That's not too bad.
I lost you again, Katie. I'm going to put a bell on you.
Back that way?
What are you still for? You get the Falcon.
Oh, I got it.
It's supposed to be at least an hour. It's supposed to be at least an hour.
Lynn's asking what oils we have with us today. So Lynn, I have,
Hold on, it's hard to hear right here.
yeah. Gonna go up that way? No, it's a little loud. Ambient noise. So I have thieves, I have Digize, peppermint, lavender, Valor, aroma ease. And then I have my motion sickness blend, which is a blend of like pretty much all of those. Peppermint, did I say peppermint? And I think that's all I got. I think that's all I've got at this point. I'm like right in the pathway.
Here, let's come up here. A lot of people in this area. All right. So what were you saying? It was a little loud back there.
Oh, it's okay. So I was just saying I have Thieves, Lavender, Digize, Peppermint, Valor, Aroma Ease, my Motion Sickness blend, which is like a lot of stuff.
So what did you put on before you walked in?
I rolled myself with Thieves because I knew there'd be 800,000 people here. So that's what I've got on right now. I actually didn't put anything else on. I just put on Thieves, which is rare for me because I normally like marinate myself. I didn't, so I only have Thieves on right now. I'm about to do a little bit more too. Probably. Like, get out of the here. Okay, there we are. Yep, so see, look, standby wait time, 180 minutes. That's gotten better. It's not 300, it's almost gone in half, so that's like 2.5.
I wonder if it's 180 from that point.
No, I think it was from the start of the line. Is what the guy up there said. He said that it was 300 back there, not at, you know. Right.
So it's 180 from there.
Oh, it might be 180 from there. I don't know. It was 300 from somewhere. But
So this is where the line ends, or begins, really. This is the official standby entrance, or the opening front door to the ride. And the main centerpiece.
so much detail. All right, folks. Well, that my dears, is Galaxy's Edge opening day. It's awesome. So you absolutely have to come here if you are planning on doing it anytime in the near future. If you are not already subscribed, please subscribe to our channel. We will be in the parks doing live streams pretty much every single day because we now live here locally. So we would love to have you as part of our Ever After community. Subscribe, hit that bell icon, and you'll get a notification every time that we go live. I'm gonna go mop myself off here because it's a little hot. And we'll see you all soon. Take care, guys. Thanks for joining us today. We'll see you soon.